Ha ha! Stupid. Okay, hello everybody. I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. Um, what I was saying was that it was a little late for me to start because I didn't have my pencil. I couldn't find it. Oh, let me turn on. If this background music is too much for you guys, let me know. But the reason why the audio was all I wasn't on top of the audio is because I couldn't find my pencil. I was looking for it for a while, and it turns out I tucked it into bed and I sat on it. It's fine. Everyone's here now. Um, and we are drawing today Evan Kelmp. Evan Kelmp. Or at least we're going to try to. We're going to try our darndest. Um, I have not been feeling exactly sleepy pencil. Exactly a sleepy pencil. Uh, too uwu, too sleepy for this world. I've been in kind of an art weirdness, so we'll see if I can actually do anything. But dang nabbit, we're gonna try. I've been drawing. If anybody is here from the last stream, we're exactly where we left off with old Evan Kelmp. Haven't made nary a line of progress here. But we'll try to do it. Let's get a picture of the boy. Let's get him. There he is. You know him, you love him. Well, maybe you don't. He's a terrible, terrible man. But he's doing his best. Am I on the right layer? Okay, I think I'm always on the wrong dang darn layer. That's too much. That's too big. Cool. That's a thing. All right. Actually, Evan, you're gonna have to scooch. Oh, I did that so that I didn't accidentally draw on that layer again. I'm gonna scooch over. Still gonna lock you though. There we are. Alrighty. Evan Kelmp. Evan Kelmp is from Dimension 20 on Dropout. I don't know if I mentioned that. And friggin' speaking of Dimension 20, I recently watched their gauntlet at the Gardens, their Madison Square Garden what is it, show? And then I watched Square Garden and like the behind the scenes stuff. And God, I almost I'm not a big crier. Y'all who know of me know that I'm not really a super crier, but y'all, y'all, I will not spoil. No spoilers here today. Um, uh, but the behind the scenes stuff, yoof. Guys, I was in inches, inches from tears, inches. I, I don't know. I the behind the scenes of after this isn't a spoiler, but the behind the scenes of like the the Intrepid Heroes and Brennan like chatting immediately after the show. Um, Brennan was just like, "Oh my god, I think it just hit me," and he like starts crying, and like everybody hugs him, and I'm like, "I'm gonna fucking lose it." The end, because I'm in a weird place. You're like, listen, I know that he's a spindly lad. This feels too spindly. Is that head too big? I always accidentally make the head too big because I'm a portraiture artist, I guess. And that's the part that I like care about. But I have to care about the other parts too. Oh, I forgot that he's canonically no ass. Ugh, I hate that for him. I love Brennan, but my god. Long back, Evan Kelmp. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm always like, make bad art, haha. Haha, bad art. Bad art's good for the world. Haha. And then some of my art, you know, will look bad, and I'm like, not me though. Not me. I can't make bad art. I have to make good art. Yeah, um, but seriously, everybody, if you have access to watching, this is not. I'm not paid by. I'm obviously not paid by Dropout to say this, but you should go watch Dimension 20. It's a good time. Any one of them, really. I suppose this is a body. That's what bodies look like, I think. Lord. That's nothing. Put that away. Make some noise in Game Changer. Yes. I love it. I'm um I'm really behind on a bunch of Dropout stuff because um I will like kind of rotate my like media consumption so that I can like watch a bunch of stuff all at once. Um so I have run out of other things, and so now it's time for me to go back to Dropout stuff. Okay. Feet too much. Oh no. Please, nobody report me. Mm. Okay, okay, okay. All right. That's a foot. That's what someone would identify as a foot. Okay. Now, here's the thing. This is too much. Oh, I've been nursing the same cup of coffee since this morning. I unusually, this is not like me, I woke up at, you know, my alarm this morning, which goes off at 7. Everybody look out, the siblings are both in the chat. They're both here. My siblings. Aka. For anybody just joining, we are drawing the man, the myth, the legend, Evan Kelmp from Misfits and Magic, Dimension 20 season that is run by Ebria Iyengar. Ah, goddess. Goddess, a genius. I know kind of what I want this hand to look like. Do I? Because what I just drew was a dolphin. Oh boy, howdy. Okay, wait, fuck. Wait, put it back. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Ish. Ish. Can you guys hear that? I specifically went and downloaded a bunch of YouTube copyright compliant, like, lo-fi stuff so that I could play it here, and not get simply annihilated by YouTube. You only hear background music. Is this better? Is turning down good? Well, this is a bad time to check that because the song has ended and a new one is about to start. A tasteful amount of background noise. Thank you, siblings. Okay. We'll do, instead of 0.4, we'll do 0.36. Just so it's... Unless you guys want me to absolutely fucking crank it in here. And it can be, like... You can have the... we can reenact a sort of club scene where we're trying to scream at each other over the DJ. If you guys want to. If you guys want that vibe. That's not necessarily the vibe that I intended to bring to the studio this evening, but if that's the vibe that y'all want, who am I to deny you? Man. Okay. Fork. Pinky. Pinky. Okay, so hang on. I need to actually, like, do this right. I need to do this right. Because just kind of throwing spaghetti at this isn't going to work. Okay. I'm too old. I'm too... Oh, okay, I see. I was just like, I'm too old. Huh? I didn't read the rest of the sentence. I just stopped there for some reason. My cousin from Hawaii came and visited recently, and we did a club thing, and, like, overall I was having a pretty good time, except for the fact that I'm basically just kind of forever chronically in pain now. But for a while there, it was great. And then all of a sudden, I did hit a wall where I was like, never mind. I'm an ancient Babylonian, and I actually can't do this. Okay, so this is generally what a hand is supposed to look like. This is not exactly what I want this hand to look like, but we guess we all got to start somewhere. Okay. Again, this is not exactly what I want this hand to look like. But boy howdy, that's more of a hand than what I had. Oh my gosh, I forget that I zoom way because it's like nowhere near me right now. It's like on the outside of the room. Why was that? Why was that an urgent message to tell me? Okay, gamers. I'm trying not to overthink it, but I'm simply going to have to overthink it. Evan Kelp is taller than this. Also, that's not what chests look like, I'm pretty sure. Let's flip this. I think everything else looks pretty good. Chest though, this is not a very, I don't feel like the spine is really working. I don't need that. Make this even less visible. Okay. All right. Chest. What do chests look like? Okay. 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 So, no. Okay. Actually, I think I'm even gonna do. I think I'm gonna make more layers. More layers, please. Okay. So here is the chest. Chilling. That is a pretty sweet chest, you might say. Sorry, that's an ancient meme, and I should be put into a retirement home for it. That's funny because I already am. I live with my parents, y'all, and we live in a 55 plus community. That is the joke. Okay. Bones. Okay, hang on. I actually think I need to put it the other way. Because there's no dimension here. There's no meat on this boy. I mean, there's not any meat on the boy. Just kind of like in general. This is all, he's like a chicken, where this is all just fluff. This is just fluff here. And underneath it's, wow, I just zoomed it across the screen. It almost looked like he's wearing like little shorts. Put him in little shorts. Um, oh my god. Because I did in fact briefly go to some art school. And I'm very good at the anatomy. I feel like I can demonstrate that. However, I kind of didn't make it long enough in art school to learn how to do it fast. And it seems like the only way to get faster at it is bullying. And by bullying, I mean deadlines. Okay, all right. So this is coming out towards the viewer. Okay. Right? They'd be a little more on top of each other. Well, I don't know why I did this to myself. This is a pretty complicated pose. Actually, I'm now... I don't want him facing that much profile, I think. I think I want him a little more kind of towards the camera a little bit. So if he... We don't... Well, I don't want to get rid of all of it. Well, what am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything. Okay, so if he is looking more kind of, instead of this being on the side here, it's kind of a little more... Okay, so if it's more like this... So that I think what I want is this to be all one line going down. So I think that he should be facing more forward. Did you like how I made him like 8 inches taller? The beauty of imagination. God, his head is huge. Why did I do this? Lord help me. Okay. Sometimes your art has to go through several ugly stages before it looks like anything. Oh, I'm trying not to like hunch as much. My upper back has been bothering me. Actually, the whole back has been bothering me. I have arthritis. Did you know that of the people who are diagnosed with arthritis, only 7% of them are in their 30s? You could just say I'm built different. Am I literally just kind of like starting all over here? They ask themselves, knowing full well that the answer is yes. But like, go with me on this journey. Kind of inwards toward the camera a little bit. Because like I know realistically he would, I don't know, he'd be like the pose is right, but it's not effective, in my opinion. So that's what I'm doing. I am fucking around. But that's too static. Okay, clear. Okay. So how can we do both? We can do both. You want to know why? Because we're little. That's from Fantastic Mr. Fox, by the way. I don't think I need to change that. I think I just need to make this bigger to keep loose. That was my other goal with drawing, because as you can see, it's taking me forever. I usually try to find a pose that is very close to what I'm going for, and use that as the skeleton for the pose. I will even go so far as to Frankenstein various what's it called? References together. I'll just like collage them. I'll just get get collagey. I'm actually super surprised that Katie has not come to bother me. I am sitting on my bed, and I will probably do so for every single stream that we do, because 99% of the time, when I am interacting with a rectangle, and not Katie, she stomps over here and screams at me. And lo, there is a rectangle and no Katie. She's slacking on her job. I mean, she's an old lady, so maybe she should retire. But she's never going to. She's never going to retire from the rectangle biting business. And you could take that to the bank. I'm going to do something. I'm going to put a little drawing guide down. Because sometimes I'm not very good at keeping things oriented the way that I want them to. So I think this will help me. Little grid here. Okay, so this is the shoulder. That's the shoulder. This is shoulder meat. Okay, when you're going like this, your arm is, yeah. This song almost sounds like a Mario Kart song. Oh, and now it's over. Spine, 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 spine. It would be kind of like, so if this way, if this is angled this way, so this is angled this way. Stretch him. Put him in the stretcher. I wish that somebody would come along, just for like a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Putting me in like those medieval stretcher thingies that like stretch you out. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Not a torture amount. Just like a therapeutic amount. I don't know if that's possible. It probably only has one setting, which is torture. But I think we as a people gave up on that really fast. Yeah. Someone come stretch me like Mr. Incredible. The robot thing? You know the thing. Everyone here's seen The Incredibles. I say making a... Okay, this leggy dangle. Well, it should be kind of more dangle, I should say. It should be a little even more dangle. Eh. Okay. Bones happen here. Yeah. I know that it looks like I've just drawn the same thing 4 different times, but you gotta believe me. It's different every time. Why am I struggling so hard with this? What's happening to my brain? I might have to, like... I'm just having a really hard time, because I'm not great at poses that involve, like, another, like a prop, like a big prop. I actually think I know how to fix this. Zooting through my pictures in front of God and everybody, and there's not, there's stuff that's not for the public on there. Not because it's like, I don't have, that made it sound bad. I don't have porn on this thing, guys. I need to make that explicitly clear. What I mean is, I have a lot of references in here for poses that are of professional, like, nude models. So I would get absolutely, you know, YouTube SWAT team would, like, crash through my window and I would be taken down midstream if I just absolutely blasted the stream with the nude. Have you? Okay, listen. It's not for not safe for work. This is how people learn how to draw anatomy. Okay, I've seen many a nude artist in my any a nude uh model in my life of drawing, figure drawing, and it's just a thing that happens in the art community. Okay, guys, there's naked people all the time, and it's not a weird thing. It's not in a weird way. I promise. I just see naked people a lot, okay? And it's not in a weird way. But it's so that you could, like, practice the actual pose and not get bogged down by, like, all of the clothes. Look at how much clothes is here. Sometimes there's just lots of clothes. But to understand the pose underneath that, having a nude model, or mostly nude model, is an industry standard. I'm not weird, okay? Hath I protest too much? Mayhaps. But I stand by it. What are feet? Do you like how every time I draw this foot, it's just kind of like a... That's feet, baby. What was I doing here? Okay. Now it looks like he's proud to be an American. Oops. Well, I guess he kind of is. Like, that weird American patriotism that only shows up when you're interacting with the British. You know that kind that I'm talking about. Have I accidentally given him voluptuous hips? Yes. Have I been drawing a lot of women lately, or, like, female presenting people lately? Yes. It's not my fault. There, that's better. Now his head's too small. Dang darn. Oh lord, now it's too big. Stop. Go back. Help. Stop. Police. Sorry, that was a Willy Wonka reference. I'm pretty sure. When Augustus Gloop falls into the river, the chocolate river. I think I'm getting really lost in the weeds here, guys. Or maybe I'm not lost in the weeds. Maybe I know what I've been doing this entire time. Maybe I'm secretly a genius. And everything's fine, and I've never been bad at art ever in my life. I really need to get over that. Okay, foot. I feel like I have fucked around enough with the posing. And I've been doing that for the better part of 2 hours. So, with this stream, including last stream, by the way. I feel like I'm ready to take the leap. I feel like I'm ready to say yes to the dress. Okay, this push broom is going to have to wait. I'm going to fuck around with this first. Okay. What color is Evan Kelmp going to be? I'm going to actually reduce this one way down. This is now going to get into the occupancies that you guys aren't going to really be able to see on YouTube. I just need them super light. I guess you can kind of see that barely. But yeah, okay. But I need them real light, otherwise I get distracted by them. And don't focus on making the lines the way that I want them to be. Should I go? No, I can't do lines yet because I still need to do his face. I haven't sketched out his face literally at all. So we're actually going to go back in with... We'll go green. Go for green. How's that look? Hard to see. Okay, this one. Better. Or better to see. Okay. Oh, I'm already going to get... Ah! Sorry, that was my door. The wind closed it. My window is open, and the wind blew really hard and slammed the door. Oopsie. I didn't mean to. Okay. Okay. Now, this is where I'm going to actually need Mr. Kelmp to come over here. Unlock. Heh, heh. Okay. I think I've already shrunken this a lot. What if I fit to canvas? That's too big. That's actually too big. I made a mistake. Okay, and then I'm actually... You didn't get too granular, did you? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go in here. Have a little fun. Wait, why am I doing that? I have... Invert? No. Why aren't you selecting the part that I want to? Why do you hate me? Okay, fine. I won't do it this way. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Hi, Katie. There she is. There she is. Hi, little lady. Are you my old lady? Are you my old lady? Baby angel. Baby angel. Precious baby. She will, no doubt, make her displeasure known to me very soon. Oh, she's rolling around. You can't see it. It's just off camera. She's rolling around, trying to get me to look at her. She does this cute little roly-poly routine. She flops on like one side, and then she like kind of gets up and like flops on the other, and then gets all while like maintaining direct eye contact with me with her big eyes. Hi, Angel. Are you my silly lady? Roly-poly. Mm-hmm. Okay. I just need to make him a little tighter so that I can kind of do a face-to-face sort of comparison and not get like lost in the gray here. Now, block him. Okay. Hi, lady. That's still the eraser. It's way too big. Okay. I actually, now that I've done this, I actually hate that green because I'm a monster. I'm gonna go back to blue. Whatever, who cares? That's better. The problem with only having two colors that I like to have as my sketch colors is that then I only have two colors, but I draw multiple layers, and so I kind of have to oscillate back and forth and hope I don't confuse myself. Hi, lady. Hairline, 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 hairline. Okay. Oh, motherfuck. You see what I've done? I've made this too big again. Once again. I'm once again making my own life harder. Okay, that's a little better. I need to make this smaller. So I did all that, and I'm actually just going to erase it. Okay, try again. Okay, a little better. Who are you purring at, baby? No one's looking at you. She's just kind of ambiently purring because she's a sweet little girl. Never done anything wrong in her life. Lord above, it's almost been an hour already. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Uh, eh, eh. This is... Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is kind of at more of a jaunty angle than this one. This one's going to be kind of drooped a little bit. You know what I mean? Hi, baby. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, okay. That's, I feel like I'm cooking now. I feel like I'm cooking. Kind of a little. Okay, okay. I feel confident. I feel confident. I feel confident, they say. Confidently. This man absolutely has, absolutely, when he is in the non-magical world, taken a fucking bus or walking. So this man knows his way in these streets. He got calves, he got quads. He has to. It's a survival thing. This hip is maybe too jaunty. Is there even such a thing? The answer is yes. I'm actually going to. An art teacher of mine once said that, I mean, long story short, if you're if you're in, you know, a sketching stage or whatever, and you find like there is like something that you've done that you think is like you've done like correct. This is an anatomy, of course, and life drawing, in general. But like if you say like you drew like the perfect left eye, and you just keep trying to frame the face around the left eye, but can't make everything else look as perfect as this left eye does. Um, and you like, you know, you're just like, well, it's perfect. Why would I erase it? It's exactly what I was looking for. Um, that then you have to ask yourself, am I actually talented enough to draw this perfect eye? Or was it an accident and I actually need to practice more to be able to do this over and over again? And so that has stuck with me forever. And so I have started being a lot more liberal with erasing and saying to myself, well, if I drew it once, I need to have confidence in myself that I can draw it again the exact same way that I'm envisioning it. So that is one of the reasons why I just kind of go through and just like, it doesn't work, get rid of it. I'm not willing to entertain. I did this one part perfectly. Like, obviously, I'm not going to just erase it immediately. But if I have tried to make it work and it cannot work, then that exact place in that exact way, and I need to like. Okay, so I'm actually pretty happy with. I mean, I did actually kind of like trail off here at the end, so maybe I'll do his other leg some justice here. I'll do some justice for Kelmp. Hashtag justice for Kelmp, everybody. Christ. It's 8 o'clock, guys. Oh, speaking of. Sorry, I didn't mean to. My my alarm was going off. I have an 8 o'clock alarm every night because I'm mentally ill and I need 100 alarms for everything to tell me about medications. I kind of like this weird spindly noodle man. Uh, yeah, I think so. Okay. Let me refocus on the face because that's the part that like that's that's the meat of my bones. The meat of my bones. That was an insane way to say that. She's back. The mapping for like drawing a human face with accurate proportions does look um, kind of horrifying. So I apologize to everybody as I map out this face really quick, because it's not going to look great. It's going to look bad in here. Oh no! Just give him a big, just give him a big mustache. Okay. No. Oh God, Jesus Christ. It's horrifying to behold. No one likes it. Right? Its ears are... Oh, I'm covering my ears. Ears are with the brow, I believe. Okay. From the nose to the brow. The brow is here-ish, coming down into nose. Hi, little lady. Are you roly and poly? Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's all kind of sideways. Oh, fuck. It's all kind of sideways. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is why I have to do stuff like this. Because otherwise, it's extremely diagonal to even it out. Okay. It's a little better, a little better. Oh my gosh, actually, it's like so tilted. Lord, who let me out? Okay. Oh god. I don't think it's from the brow. I think it's from the top of the eyelid to the nose. That makes more sense. That feels better. That feels better. And then, okay. Okay. Now. Okay. I don't usually have to do that every single time, but especially like if it's more or less kind of straight on, I want everything to be mostly, uh, you know, symmetrical is not the right word because the human face is not symmetrical. Um, but, you know, to get, broadly speaking, a sort of semi-equal face. Okay, cool. Now we don't have to look at the horrifying facescape anymore. I'll in fact erase it because I don't want to look at it. I hate it every single time. I mean, it's extremely helpful, and I'm glad that I know how to do it. It does look terrifying every single time. Cool, but since we have this, we'll use this instead as our mapping for the future. Still to my anime credentials. I forgot that I put this on a kind of a... Guys, look at all the sketch layers. I'm embarrassed. That's so many. Okay, very good. We're in a better place than we were. We've come a long way to the push broom, which if you were on my stream last time, you would know that instead of a push broom as the reference, I have used a street broom as the reference, um, uh, which is essentially... I know he got features. Look at him. They're all blank. They need to like be reworked, but like he got a face now. And a street broom is just like a chunkier um, broom. Step broom. Step broom. What's a step broom? When when two brooms get married, and one of the brooms adopts the other one, the other one's kid. It's not even funny. Why am I laughing? Okay, so I mostly want you to have kind of a more, not directly, but like kind of just off-center kind of a gaze. Yeah, he's facing the wrong, like his eyes are the wrong way, but whatever. He's got a face. We've made progress today, y'all. We got his spindly limbs all ready to go. And I love that for him, and I love that for us. I'm gonna try to keep these about an hour, so I'm gonna kind of do a little bit more kind of structuring as I kind of wrap up here. I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. What housekeeping? Have I been doing this long enough to say housekeeping, to like confidently say I have housekeeping to do? No, but I'm going to do it anyway. I... Ooh. You're right. Thanks. Out here with the positivity in the chat. Thanks, siblings. What was I saying? I got distracted by everybody being nice. I took my Adderall later so that I could have it for you guys, and I could feel it wearing off. And so I'm going to try to make this quick before I... What is it? Before I lose track of my mind, like I just did again. So, the housekeeping. Basically, I want to let you guys know, because this has kind of always been true. Thank you. This has kind of always been true, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it. My Patreon, which you can find on my link tree, which I've put my link tree in the bio, or not the bio, the description of this video. But on my Patreon, and the benefit of doing that is essentially that you get to see my art before everybody else. Obviously, the money that you give, you see, like if you give any amount of money, you get to see, bonus stuff. But for the most part, I post pretty much everything to Patreon first. I say pretty much everything because this stream announcement actually made it to Patreon last. Oops. But in order to make up for that, I've already posted my June stream schedule on my Patreon that you can see for free. So I'm kind of treating it kind of like a newsletter almost. So you can sign up on my Patreon completely for free just to get notifications about art stuff that I'm doing. And I know that a lot of people have a hard time seeing my art because of algorithms. And that is true. And algorithms are rough. And I don't have a big enough following to justify making a newsletter and collecting email. So I'm using my Patreon to do that. So if you want to sign up for updates about what I'm doing and get to see finished work before everybody else, even if it's just a few minutes before everybody else, you'll get an email blast about it. Going over to my Patreon and sign up for and yeah. There's also if you're looking for more free stuff on my link tree, my Gumroad account has a bunch of coloring pages on it that you can just print off for free. I've already print tested them so that they print okay. It's pay what you want. You can just download them for free and color your own if you wanted to. But that's it. That's the housekeeping stuff. I'm gonna figure out what hands are on the next stream. Yeah, if you go over to my Patreon, you can already see sometime in the next few days, because my next stream is coming up June something. I think June 6th. So next week. I'm gonna try to be. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna stream the same time every single week or even be every week. So some weeks have two, some weeks have nothing. Just kind of flying by the seat of my pants over here. But anyway, that's it. I love you guys. Go check the Patreon. Go check the link tree. I'm going to give Katie my full attention because she's the saddest angel on the planet and I've never loved her. That's it. All right, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.